I have a confession to make. My name is Mike, and I'm a trainoholic. I was told my addiction started before I was old enough to walk. Apparently, I was cranky and would be taken to the Southern Pacific switching yards in Colton, California to watch the switch engines. I am also told that they had a steam switcher engine that mesmerized me. They also had a diesel electric switch engine that I was not as impressed with until one day the diesel stopped right in front of me. The engineer had noticed me there day after day, and he would usually wave and blow the whistle. I do have fragments of memory of this day. The engineer came over to talk to me, and I'm told I was starstruck. Then the impossible happened. He carried me up to the cab to see it, and then things got even better. He took me for a ride and let me blow the whistle. I have a very faint memory of seeing my grandmother standing by the car waving to me. Shortly after that, things got better, much better. When I was 3 or 4, I made it a discovery of a lifetime. There was a brand new show on TV. It was on Channel 9 in Los Angeles, and it was called Cartoon Express, and it starred my first hero and mentor, Engineer Bill. I would get my daily train fix every afternoon. I then became obsessed with electric trains, Lionel trains specifically. All I wanted for birthdays and Christmas were more trains. I had a whole room upstairs that got the name the train room. Every chance I would get, I would add to my collection. As I entered my teens, my obsession waned. It was replaced by music, cars, and girls, not necessarily in that order. There was one exception, though. There was a TV show called Petticoat Junction. I think it might have been the girls in the water tank more than the train. My unused trains got packed up in many boxes and started to collect dust in the corner of the former train room. They sat there for 30 years until we left the Inland Empire for Oregon. When we moved, I was encouraged at the time to part with my trains. But my trainoholism kicked back in, and the boxes went to Oregon with us. I had a severe reoccurrence, though, in 1998, when I went to the Santa's Village auction in Sky Forest. When it was time to bid on the train, I had a full relapse. The price kept going up and up and up until my wife and kids finally had to drag me away from the auction ring, but it was too late. The damage had been done. When I returned to Oregon, I searched and searched for a couple of years till I hit pay dirt. I found an old rusted amusement park streamliner sitting in a field in Nebraska. I bought it and had it shipped to Oregon. A friend of mine and I restored it, and we gave it the paint job of the most beautiful train ever built, the Santa Fe Streamliner with the famous war bonnet paint job. We then built about 700 feet of line along with a giant steel tunnel. I am now at another crossroads. After 28 years, we are moving 3 hours away, and there is not enough room for my streamliner. I started feeling sorry for myself until I remembered all the boxes of Lionel trains that have been in storage since the mid-60s. As soon as I move, I will be opening those 55-year-old boxes and start playing with the same trains I played with as a kid. I think I have come full circle.